Super quick right here. We are going to work through our Cartesian coordinate systems. This is purely review. This is your prerequisite skill as we get into quadratics in this course. You have been working with Cartesian coordinate systems for a long time. That might sound like an intimidating name. It's just two axes on top of each other. It's an x-axis and a y-axis as you have seen before. First of all, we will plot. We have ourselves a horizontal number line. That's what we have. That's what our x-axis is. And on this horizontal number line, we're going to put 5 different points: 0, 4, -3, -1, and 6. I encourage you, pause the video here, get your points down, and then compare. Nice and easy. 0 shows up right here. 4 shows up to the right of 0. Our positive numbers are to the right. -3 to the left of 0. -1, that is 1 to the left of 0. And 6, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nothing new here whatsoever. This is a horizontal number line. We need to know that. We're taking these 5 points. We're also going to put them on this vertical number line. I encourage you right here, pause the video, come back and compare. 0, that's the origin right here, right smack in the middle. Above 0 are our positive values. Up 1, up 2, up 3, up 4. There is point 4. There is our point at value 4. And then we have -3. Our negative numbers are down from our origin. Our negative number, -1, is less down from the origin. And 6 would be all the way up here at the top of our y-axis. There are arrows at either end of each of these axes, and those indicate that our axes actually continue on forever. We just don't need those values for our purposes here. A Cartesian coordinate system, what it is all it's doing is it's taking an x-axis, which is a horizontal number line, and it's putting that horizontal number line right on top of a vertical number line that's already there. That's our y-axis. So we have two axes just sitting on top of one another. You've called this a graph before. We're calling it a Cartesian coordinate system because that's what it is. Now, an ordered pair is always, always, always written in brackets. It's written with a comma in the middle, and it's an x-coordinate and then a y-coordinate. If you forget that, your x and your y are in alphabetical order. All right? If you forget which axis is which, your y is a taller letter. It reaches really low. It's a taller letter, so that goes to your vertical values. All right? Your x is a shorter letter. That goes to your horizontal axis. Now, if we practice right here, we have a list of points down here. We're going to practice plotting them on our Cartesian coordinate system, on our Cartesian plane. Now we have 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4, 5, and 6 points right here, where each point has 2 coordinates written in brackets. Our first point, remember, x always goes before y. So our very first point is 4, 2. Now if I'm plotting 4, 2, I must work with x. That's 4. X goes over to 4, that's right here. And then I need to work with my y value, and that's 2, so that's right here. Where I'm looking, if I'm plotting my point, neither of these is in the right spot so far. Where I'm looking is where these values overlap. We know x equals 4 right around here. We know y equals 2 right around here. The point where they meet, that's right here. That is the point. Whoops, it disappeared on me. That is the point 4, 2. That should be the only thing written on your Cartesian coordinate system if you are labeling that point. I don't want to see any other points elsewhere. If you want to label the point 4, 2, go ahead. I encourage you right here, pause the video, plot your other 5 points right here, and then unpause and see how you did. The point 0, 4. 0 is my x-coordinate, 4 is my y-coordinate. That's right on my axis, right here. The point 4, 0. Remember, I go with my x first, so I go over 4, and then I go up 0. I end up again right on my axis, this time on my x-axis. The point 1, -1. I go over 1 from my origin, and then I go down 1 to my negative y values. There's my point. The point 0, 0, that's right at the origin. And the point -6, I go across -6, that's left here. And then I go up 6. For my second coordinate, for my y value up here, I end up here. That is the point -6, 6. I'm hoping you were able to follow along. I'm hoping your points are in the same spots mine are. If not, you need to practice plotting on a Cartesian plane. We could show these points in a table of values. all of these points right here, you, I'm sure, have seen your points arranged in a table of values before, where we list all of our x values together, we list all of our y values together, and across in each of these rows is each individual point that we're working with. So our very first point, 4, 2, nice and easy if I'm putting this in a table of values, 4, 2. My second point, 0, 4. My third point, 4, 0. I'm going super quickly because this is super review. If you feel confused by any of this, pause the video, go back, slow it down, double check, practice it. Okay, you have all of the tools available to you that you need, but I'm hoping if you're feeling comfortable with a Cartesian coordinate system, then you're feeling really comfortable, number 1, working with ordered pairs written like this. Number 2, you're comfortable putting them on a Cartesian plane. And number 3, you're comfortable with your points arranged in a table of values like this, where our first point goes across, 4, 2, shows up right here. Where our second point goes across, 0, 4, shows up right here. Where our third point, 4, 0, shows up here. Our fifth point, our sixth, and our seventh, negative 6, 6. Again, nice work if you followed along. This should get you nice and ready to work with quadratics.